Hiya cats and kittens, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. We are continuing Adolescent Santa Claus. And it is now Christmas Day. We spent the day before Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas Eve. And she wants her hopes and dreams back. Let's continue the story. Well, there we go. It's gone. It's Christmas Day now. Glad that she's vocalized. Christmas Day arrived without a slightest show of mercy. Looking outside the window, I see the snow dancing in the wind. Yay, it's snowing! It was snowing quite heavily. Wonder if I would see a sea of white when I open my eyes tomorrow. Santa, do you want to stay up all night?
안 돼.
No.
어린이는 일찍 자야 돼.
No, kids need to sleep early. I'm an adult now.
아니야.
Nope.
내가 교복을
Just like how my
입고
mind is still
있지만
Santa even
마음만은
though I'm wearing a school uniform. Your mind is still that of a child even though you appear like an adult on the outside. Mind? Appearances don't really matter. What's important is the way you feel in your heart. My heart is always Santa. Good night. Santa pulled the blanket over herself and laid down on the bed. I followed suit and pulled the blanket over myself and laid down too. Oh, sexy Santa. And for some reason we end up using the same single blanket. Sweet dreams, Santa.
허니 드림. 소년.
Sweet dreams, kiddo. Christmas! December 25th, Christmas Day. Although the outside world was brilliant and spotless, the spiteful sun in the sky had the every intent of obliterating anything. The sun was killing the snow fractal by fractal. Santa?
왜?
Huh? Can't you ask the sun to leave us alone for a bit? After all, it is meant to be a fantastic day, right?
부탁해봐.
Try asking nicely. Hey, sun, scram. I was ignored.
현실이 다 그래.
Reality is always like that. Sup, sup. Santa has made a snowball and started rolling it in the snow. What are you doing, Santa? I'm making a snowman. Ah! I also started to roll the snowball. Roll, roll. Round, 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 round. I finished making the smaller ball. Santa has finished making the body portion of the snowman. I'll put the smaller ball on top of that. Do we get this? Yay! Ah! It's so cute! Where's its nose? The snowman was now complete. Now what? If we just leave it here, the sun's going to come and kill it.
그렇네.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a mayfly. A mayfly?
하루만
An
반짝하고
insect with the fate of only living a day in its lifetime.
다음 날이 되면
The snow is going to melt by tomorrow. Ugh.
반짝할 땐
You're happy
기쁜데
when it's there,
녹고 나면
but once it's gone, you'll forget about it, as if it never existed in the first place. Ugh. Really? What should I do? Santa gave me a peek from the corner of her eye. Only 14 hours of Christmas left. Only 14 hours of the fantastic day left. Only 14 hours of hope left. Once the day is over, it will all melt and die. We have to find a way to keep it before that happens. Should we put it in the fridge?
그러면 안 커.
Then it won't grow. It'll only get hard and stiff. Then what exactly should we do? Santa looked depressed. Is there really nothing else we can do now? Santa looked at me.
그냥 줘도
I
안 돼.
tried giving them out for free.
하나도 안
I
되고
tried loaning them
빌려줘도
out.
안 돼.
Neither of it worked. Being Santa is a tough job and I don't see any light.
내가 마지막이라고
I'm the
하잖아.
last one, you know. Huh?
산타는 열두
All the other Santas died out. I'm the last one standing. Who's responsible for that?
너잖아, 이 채무자야.
You debtor! The creditor swung violence at the debtor. I received a precise blow in the center of my chin. Ow! That really hurts.
아파도 싸.
Pain is a cheap price to pay. Ugh.
1시간 동안
I thought about it for an hour. And I was just rolling snowballs for the past hour. Any good ideas? I did, but it's not the best of all ideas. What is it?
시청 앞에
Why don't we go on strike and protest outside the city hall? Don't.
왜?
Well, giving out hopes and dreams is labor too, you know. No one's going to take you seriously. Ooh, we're back inside. It was late in the evening. We returned home. Santa, it's dinner time. Well, why does it have to be a school uniform? Couldn't you have gone for anything else?
교복을 입은 산타는
A Santa who wears a school uniform is forever in their teens. Teens?
마음은 산타.
Although my heart is Santa, since I'm wearing a school uniform, my appearance is also forced to be that of a teen.
에잇, 너도
Hey, you should wear one too. Huh? Once I came to, I was wearing a school uniform. This is weird. Feels like I've reverted back to being a high school student again.
잘
Looks
어울려,
good
사랑이야.
looks good on you. Santa looked pleased.
산타는 힘이
Santa no
없어.
longer has any
그래서
powers.
조금밖에 해줄 수 없어.
So all she can do is are small things.
그래도
But since I made it for you, you have to pay it back to me by 1,000-fold next year. What did you make?
꿈과 희망,
Hopes and dreams. What? When?
교복.
The school uniform. Huh? The school uniform is hopes and dreams.
원래부터 네 속에
Well,
있던
it was always
거니까
inside you, so
꺼냈을
all I did
거야.
was pull it out.
조금씩
All you
늘리면
need to
돼.
do is to make it bigger. But it feels like it's going to melt and die by tomorrow. Santa?
어?
I'm sorry.
미안하면 좀 갚아.
If you're sorry, then pay me back, you debtor. The creditor. Didn't swing violence at the debtor? Santa looked at me
이제
blankly.
시간이 없어.
There's no time. What?
1시간밖에
There's only
남지
an
않았어.
hour left. Oh, so there's only an hour left of Christmas. It's impossible to obtain the hopes and dreams within an hour, isn't it? Santa, I have a request.
뭐야, 채무자?
What is it, debtor? Come back next year.
내년에
Next year? Yeah, next year. Are you going to be okay with that? Honestly, not really.
어이,
I'll give it my best shot in gathering my hopes and dreams, but the sun's too strong, it might be gone by tomorrow. Even if that does happen, I'll still wait patiently for the fantastic day until the day I can borrow hope from you again.
채무자야.
You debtor, do you even know how much debt you're in right now? Huh? How much?
7살 때
I gave you a
빌려줘서
loan when you were
이자가
7,
13년 동안이나
so you have 13
쌓여있어.
years worth of interest to pay back. What do I have to do to pay it back?
13명에게
Give hopes and
꿈과
dreams to
희망을 줘야
13 other people. Wait, you're telling me this was a pyramid selling all along?
산타도 먹고
Santa has to put bread on the table too. Cruel Santa, so basically to pay her back I have to pay 13 times the initial amount.
좋아.
Alright, I'll come again next year. If you haven't given hopes and dreams to 13 people by then, I'll add interest and increase it by tenfolds. 130 people?
그 다음에
If you aren't able to reach the quota by the year after that, then I'll raise it to 13,000 people. 13,000 people. 1,300 people. Wow, you're like a dictionary definition of a loan shark. The corrupt lender smiled.
힘내.
Work hard. Yeah.
남극과 북극은
The South and the North
녹지
Pole
않아.
won't melt.
처음엔 녹아도
Even if it
녹지
melts
않을
at first,
정도로
you just have to make it bigger and
많아지고
firmer until it gets to the point where it can't melt. Put it in the fridge,
그럼
then it only
단단해지면
becomes firm, but
많아지지가
not
않잖아.
bigger. Ugh. Work hard. Yeah.
태양이 또
If the sun
죽어버리면
kills it again,
내년에
I'll grant you a loan on the
판단이
next fantastic day. And you'll increase the quota by 10 times?
그렇지.
Of course! Wow, and I'm guessing that this is going to keep going down the tiers of your pyramid scheme.
그래.
Yep.
좀 만들어봐.
Try raising the numbers up to somewhere in the millions. Impossible. That's just impossible.
괜찮아.
It's fine. The pyramid makes it possible. Ha. The short Christmas is now coming to an end. You're really going to come next year, right?
응.
Yep. I'm not sure what's going to happen to me by then.
나도 몰라.
Me neither. Even so.
그래도
Even so? I'll wait.
약속.
Promise? I'm not going to make a promise when I have a feeling that you may break it. Oh, the stepper! Foo foo foo. Christmas is coming to an end. You aren't going?
마지막으로
I have one last thing to say. What is it?
고마워.
Thank you. Why?
마지막이었어.
You were the last one. Last what?
마지막.
You were my last customer. Ah.
다행이야.
Well, that's a relief. I didn't lose my job. For some reason, the sight of Santa smiling felt faint.
나
I'm gonna make 130 hopes and dreams by next year. So, yeah?
시작은
Let's
가볍게
call it
열쇠고
13 for now. I'll bring 130 next year. By then, I might be able to get some help.
그 다음
The
해는
year after that will be 13,000. The year
그 다음
1300. The
해엔
year after
그 다음 해엔
13,000. The year after that 130,000. Wow.
그렇게 되면
If it grows that big, I'll be able to run my factory again. Santa? What's your dream? To
사람들에게
give people hopes and dreams. I see.
그렇지.
Yep. Work hard.
너도
You too. Bye, Santa. Maybe. Oh. Hi, Santa. Big face Santa. The clock hit 12 and Christmas Day was over. December 26th. The fantastic day was over, though my heart still felt fantastic. Yes, there is a risk that the sun may kill the fantastic feeling once I open the door and step outside. Even so, even so, even so. Let's open the door. If you put it in the fridge, it'll only become firm, but it will never grow. Let's hang it in there for a year. Let's hang it in there while I give people hopes and dreams. I'm looking forward to Christmas next year. Goodbye, Santa. I will wait.
산타는 교복을 입을 수밖에 없어.
And that is it for the Adolescent Santa Claus. Thank you and have a good night.